won by the Brooklyn Nets. Nothing going here on that drive. Russell. Taken by the Sixers. Harris to Simmons. Deep left corner. Redick to Embiid. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that fake is coming again later.
Russell with it up top. They trail by 2. Ben Simmons tips it. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Into the front court comes Simmons. Leads 1. Redick, his first effort, off the mark. Russell into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Knocked loose. Sixers have it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
And a rim rocker. Joel Embiid.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Now a steal by Philly. Butler to Redick. Lobs it up. Flushes down the slam. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Russell. That's good D. Shot no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your pass.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Ben Simmons at the line for a chance at a three-point play. 56% for his career. Oh, he can't connect. No good. Butler to bring it up. His team up by 7. Bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal. Simmons to Embiid. Joel Embiid. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 8, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie into the front court. His team down 9. To Russell. Joel Embiid snatching it out of the air.
Ed, that's like work for a guy with his ability.
Working it outside to Russell. To Dinwiddie from long range. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good. Harris to Redick. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
You have to understand something. I do not care that you're 1 of 6 from the field.
Spinning shot won't fall. The drive right to the basket. count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Sixers have the basketball. Simmons gets it in the left corner. To Embiid. Rises for the slam. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. They trail by 7. Joel Embiid, huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
D'Angelo Russell. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Harris to Embiid. Can't miss those.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Russell. Nothing going here on that drive. Around the perimeter to Russell. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and a putback slam.
And I'm telling you right now, there's always going to be a home for a player in this league for a guy who does the cleanup work around the rim like that.
Long key from 3/4 court. That's it for the first quarter. The 76ers have the lead. Second quarter is set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Cleans the offensive glass. Rebound taken in by the Nets. Nothing going here on that drive. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Karis LeVert has got 2 shots coming. 71% for his career. Can't connect on the first free throw. Missed the second as well. McConnell throws it up. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. And stuffs it home. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
McConnell calls out of bounds. Last touch by Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Harris. Butler not going down here. Works it. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. Russell matched up with Jimmy Butler. To Hollis Jefferson. Finish that.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
McConnell to Butler.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
From the painted area, won't go down. Russell with it up top. Right now, down 7. To Hollis Jefferson. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Changes coming from both sides right now. McConnell. Taken by the Sixers. And a throwdown.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Russell into the front court. 9-point margin. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia.
Here we go.
Simmons to McConnell.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Down low for Harris. And he'll go to the foul line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
First try at the line, no good.
Subbing in for the Philadelphia 76ers, number 21.
Knocks down the second after missing the first. Drives, but a shot won't go down. Simmons with it. His team on top by 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Driving right to the basket to Tobias Harris.
Follow, shot.
Short jumper stays out. Jimmy Butler for 2. Not today.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark.
To Tobias Harris.
Remaining in the second quarter.
Watch it back up, watch it back up. Hand on hand.
Nice finish at the rim. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
To Simmons.
Match up, match up, match up.
Oh, Ben Simmons. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Another chance. 4-3. They have to keep him in their grasp.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Has a chance. Shot by Simmons won't fall. That's it. First half has come to an end. It's the Sixers out in front.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The 76ers didn't hold back in that opening half. They certainly staked the flag in the paint. They were dominant around the rim on the offensive end. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Philadelphia 76ers. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Steals.
You can see in the highlights, this team did a terrible job of adjusting to the flow of the game. They're also lacking effort in their execution.
Player of the half.
Joel Embiid has been making the competition look silly on the defensive end.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Trying to cash in, J.J. Redick. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Shot from the lane won't go. Butler to Embiid. Simmons, old school, backs his man down for the basket.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Butler into the front court. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Off the assist.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. To Russell. Layup goes down. Well done.
D'Lo reminds me so much of Sam Cassell. He's not the fastest guy, but he gets where he wants to go anytime. The word that is key for him, potential, potential, potential. Will he be able to accomplish his potential?
Butler to Embiid. Oh, Ben Simmons. He's now 4 for 6.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy. Look, people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Got it.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
To Russell. For 3. Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
The assist from number 23.
Russell. Butler for two. Wide open look, won't go.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To Russell. Lets it fly from long range. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Redick to Embiid. Had a chance, but it's no good.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, making that shot.
Redick to Embiid. Jared Allen with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Spencer Dinwiddie, no problem. Contested, hits the three.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that. That was nice.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. McConnell to Embiid.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
To McConnell. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Joel Embiid gets a look. Can't hit. To Russell. Joel Embiid rejects it. That's his third block this evening.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Russell. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Here's a chance from long range. Misfires, it's no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Butler, now 3 for 9.
The assist from number 1, Mike Scott.
20-footer at the buzzer. 3 quarters down, and the 76ers have to be feeling good. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. They're looking up at a big margin, and that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. To McConnell. Butler. Jared Allen sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Oh, you wide open. Lock that down.
T.J. McConnell able to recover with the block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Russell. Beyond the arc for 3. D'Angelo Russell bothered just enough on that one.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Short jumper misses.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Joel Embiid swats it. Fourth this contest. Sixers control it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
McConnell to Butler. Knocks it down off the step back.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Joel Embiid sends it away. Ooh, 5 now.
They're playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Joel Embiid with the block. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Simmons to Tobias Harris. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Joel Embiid pins it. Make that 7.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Butler to Simmons. Russell. And it's Butler with the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Russell with it up top. His guys down big. Slam dunk.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Butler to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. Is Harris. Simmons. They'll go to Butler down low. The pass set it all up.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Now a steal by Philly.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Butler into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. And he buries it.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Knocked loose. Sixers have the basketball, and they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Entering the game for the Sixers.
Butler. It's no good. Shots not going down. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Butler to bring it up. His guys holding the big lead. He connects off the step back.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Knocked loose. The Sixers are victorious as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. the 76ers won this matchup with a significant margin. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. It wasn't surprising to see this team on the losing end of this matchup. They weren't very good with their execution, and they suffered for it. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Defense.
The Philadelphia 76ers showed us how important defense can be in this league, especially when it leads to plenty of opportunities on the other end of the court.
Player of the game.
Joel Embiid could not have been better defensively. The way he blocked shots and stole the ball today is what makes for an all-NBA defensive first-team player.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.